On a late night in November of 2002, Josephine and her sister Lorraine's lives came to a sudden halt. Their mother was murdered and they were left fighting to stay together. I want you to take a look at this.
I went to the mall and I was hanging out with some friends, and then I came home and then I found my mom and she was dead. I was in shock. I called my sister.
The day that my mother was murdered by her uncle and then committed suicide, I was in my college dorm, and that day I got that call, everything changed. It was very calm. So my sister and I stayed on the phone, and we three-way the police department, 911, and within a couple of minutes they showed up to the house. They wanted to know who Lorraine could stay with. I called a friend to take in my sister till I get there. I was 11 hours away, and I remember catching an early flight in the morning, so I meet her at the home, and I know that she thought to herself, wow, I can't believe this is the only remaining family member I have. My mother passes away on a Saturday. I get there on a Sunday. Back to them being taken to court. The social worker, she's writing a petition. The petition was to have Lorraine be placed in foster care and not with me. How could you take a child away from their only family member willing to take care of them?
Please welcome Lorraine and Josephine. Michelle? Before I even ask you questions about what got you here, what's this journey been like for the two of you?
It's been really hard and difficult, but we're making it through.
What about the last month and a half? Skip all the hard part. What's going on between the two of you? How are you doing?
Well, it's really hard. It's really hard to not have any family and find out that you do have a family in the Caribbean somewhere and you've never met these people. And it's really hard to, not have anyone in the States that you can just call and say, hey, grandmother, hey, grandfather. So it's a struggle.
Let's back up for a second. You were off at school. You were home. Your mom and her brother lived in the same home?
Her uncle.
Her uncle.
My uncle, he was kind of crazy and he was taking antidepressants and stuff like that.
He was on medication?
We didn't know, as far as we just knew he was on antidepressants, but we really didn't know why. We saw him and we thought he was okay. So.
You were out with some friends that night, and when you came back home, you normally go straight in, go to your bed, go to your room.
I see that my mom didn't do the laundry yet, so it was kind of weird, at that point. So then I was wondering how was my mom and stuff. So then I went to her room and I found my mom and my uncle dead.
When you first walked in, you didn't think they were dead.
No,
what did you think?
I thought it was just a dream, or they're pranking me or something, because I just couldn't believe it. It's happening to me.
First thing you did was call you.
Yep.
So you get the phone call from your sister that says, I just walked into Mom's room and I think they're dead?
Yeah. I called the police. We three-wayed. Thank goodness for technology. We three-wayed. And we called the police together, and she's in Miami. I'm in Pensacola, 11 hours away. And we're calling the police, and within, they're asking us all these questions, and we're trying to explain to them what we think happened, and then they send the police within minutes.
And the police arrive, and there, I think, what has been determined is that allegedly your uncle, who was ill and was taking medication, for whatever reason, walked in and shot his niece, and then turned the gun on himself.
Yeah.
Shot himself.
We believe our uncle had a chemical imbalance. Maybe he wasn't taking his medications, or maybe he was depressed or something. But we didn't have any warning signs or anything. My mother is sleeping because she was in the fetal position, and she's sleeping, and from what we heard, she was sleeping, and he pulls up behind her and shoots her in the back of the head. And I think from the shock, maybe my mom opened her eyes, but she just stayed in the same position. It was instantaneous. I think then he woke up. He realized what he did, and then he turned the gun on himself. I think he was shocked of what he had done.
Meanwhile, you're at the police station.
Well, I'm actually outside, and they're just investigating me, like what they normally do. And then, like, they're determining where to put me in foster care, or leave me with my sister.
And now, she wasn't there yet, but that was something you were not going to let happen, correct?
I didn't know that was even something I had to think about. I just thought, well, you know, we're the only members of our family left.
They'll let you stay together.
They're going to let us stay together. It's not even in question.
We take a break, and I'll tell you, when we come back, you'll hear about the fight they had to go through just to stay together. We'll be back after this.
Are you a teen girl who is being physically abused by her boyfriend and need Montell's help? If so, call us at 1-800-MONTELL-2. That's 1-800-MONTELL-2.